Lynx visiting the Sun. Lynx 2 games ahead of Connecticut, looking to clinch the number 2 seed with a win. Let's start in the fourth quarter. Sun down 69-67, 2:30 to go. We got a ball loose. Now we're going. Dejanay Carrington finishes through the contact and one. She knocked down the free throw to put the Sun up by 1. 1:17 to go. Lynx down by 1 point. Rafisa Collier drops to Alyssa Thomas. 6-spin move. Finishes the highlight play. Lynx now up 1. The two teams trading blows. Same score. 30 seconds left. Thomas wants the ball. Shoots it. Knocks it down. The mid-range jumper is good. Next Lynx possession. 16 seconds left. Collier posts up. Hits the fadeaway. 5th game this year with 25 points and multiple blocks. 2nd most in the WNBA behind only A'ja Wilson. 11 seconds to go. Carrington inbounds the ball. Bonner with the nice back cut and finishes with a layup. 8 seconds to go. 1-point game. Bridget Carlton inbounding. Collier posts up Thomas again. Out to Carlton. Deep 3. 34 feet. 2nd longest field goal in the final 5 seconds of a game in WNBA history. Here's how it sounded.
Collier with the dribbles. Carlton open for 3. It's a deep 3. She hit it! BC! Oh, Canada!
The Ontario native with the game winner and seals the 2nd seed for the Lynx.
Meanwhile, a little bit further down the standings, Washington, Chicago, and Atlanta all entered Tuesday with 13 and 25 records, vying for the final playoff spot. Mystics are in the driver's seat. They hold the head-to-head tiebreaker. Dream eliminated with a loss. Sky eliminated with a loss and a Washington win. Start with the Sky taking on the Dream in Atlanta. Again, a must-win for Atlanta. Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Kennedy Carter, all out injured for the Sky. Dream up 11. Tina Charles, hook shot, money. Dream up 13. Next possession for Atlanta, Jordan Canada getting there. Dream up 15 at that point. Under 3 to go. Haley Jones to Ryan Howard. Howard drives, hits the tough layup through contact. She had 15, Dream up 17. About a minute and a half left in the first half. Alicia Gray, that's what she does, knock down threes. She had 15 points, Dream up 14. About 2 minutes later, Tina Charles, 193rd career double-double, tied for the most in WNBA history with Sylvia Fowles. She's also closing in on the rebound record as well. Dream up 8 after 3. Fourth quarter, Dream up 6. It's winning time. Canada, 18 points, 5 assists. Dream up 8. 7.5 to go. 9-point spread. Canada to Gray, who drops it off for Charles. Charles 16 and 14. The Dream win at 86-70 to take control of the 8 seed.
How about the 1 seed? The Liberty taking on the Mystics. Liberty can clinch that top spot. First quarter, Liberty leading by 4. Sabrina Ionescu knocks down the tray. 17-10, New York up. Later in the first, it's a 12-point game. Ionescu to Stewie. Brianna Stewart with the turnaround. 26-12, New York in front. In the third quarter, it's a 58-46 Liberty lead. Leonie Phoebus gets the steal. Benijah Laney Hamilton finds Stewart to lay it in. Liberty would finish with 50 points in the paint, a season high for New York, up by 14. Later in the third, Liberty moving the ball around. Stewart, far corner for a triple. Got it. 15 and 10 for Stewie, and the Liberty lock up, number 1 seed. Looking ahead to Thursday, the Dream have a few ways to clinch the final spot, but the easiest is they win or the Sky and Mystics lose. Now, the Mystics clinch with a win and a Dream loss and a Sky win. And the Sky, you know what, just take a screenshot and digest it later.
Matchup in the WNBA playoffs. Question is, who gets home court? Las Vegas up a game for that when they met Tuesday in Seattle. Aces have won 3 in a row coming in. Storm had won 4 in a row. Let's get it on. Skylar Diggins-Smith, no good. A'ja Wilson with the rebound going the other way. Jackie Young, the drive and the finish. 3 rebounds in the first quarter for Wilson. She passes Angel Reese, sets the WNBA record for most rebounds in a season of WNBA history. She's at 447 with a game left. Under 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Wilson. Aces up 8. They shot 53% as a team. Final seconds of the first half. Aces up 6. Kelsey Plum has her shot blocked, gets it back, and persistence pays. Aces take an 8-point lead at the half. Let's go fourth quarter now. 6 minutes to play. Aces up 3. Chelsea Gray, step back, Got it. Aces up 5. Same margin, 5 minutes to play. Tiffany Hayes. Some fancy moves, a lot of spin on that thing. Aces extend the lead to 7. Then more from Wilson. She was 9 of 18 from the floor. She had 21 points, 7 rebounds. Aces up 9. And under 3 to play. Kelsey Plum, fantastic from way out there. 5 of 7 from deep. She had 21 points. Aces going to win at 85-72 to make it 4 in a row. Let's break it down now with Andrea Carter, who joins us now on SportsCenter. Andrea, Aces have beat the Fever twice, the Sun, and now the Storm. That's 4 straight wins against playoff teams. Liberty are the #1 seed, though. So how do you feel about those two teams as they head into the postseason?
I'm just so glad you didn't make me pick one. You know, it's late over here on the West Coast, Dan. I thought you were going to make me pick one, so I'm thankful. Always nice to join you. I feel great about both teams. I feel great about the Liberty. I feel great about the Aces. Both teams are playing so well. The Liberty struggled early in the season, especially when they were without Chelsea Gray. It's taken some time for the pieces to fall together. When I'm talking about the Aces, it's taken some time. They struggled in the season. The Liberty have had a strong season the entire time, start to finish. When I think about this New York Liberty team, top to bottom, they have so much talent and they have depth. This is something that the Liberty did not have last season, in my opinion. You've got Breanna Stewart, you've got Jonquel Jones, Sabrina Ionescu looks as confident as ever this season, and you've got Leonie Phoebish, Niara Sabali, players coming off the bench that are playing with a ton of confidence. So all season long, I've had confidence in the New York Liberty. They've locked in that #1 seed. Going back to the Aces, they're the team that struggled to start. They were missing Chelsea Gray, but they have an ace up their sleeve when it comes to A'ja Wilson. The best player in the league, bar none. A'ja Wilson has been phenomenal. She should be unanimous vote for MVP. She has been dominant this season. I said ace up their sleeve, but it's more like, Stan, I don't know. Do you play spades? You know, if you play Joker, deuce, deuce, and you have the big Joker, nobody can do anything about the big Joker. Like you could even say it to start the game. You're like, hey, I have the big Joker. Nobody can do anything about it. That is A'ja Wilson, and she's got 3 incredibly skilled players around her when it comes to Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum, and Chelsea Gray. The only thing I worry about with the Aces is they don't have as much depth when it comes to the Liberty. You didn't make me pick one, so I'm not going to, but I feel really good about both teams.
Yeah, I know all about spades. I'll run a Boston on you, and I'm not talking about Aaliyah. Okay?
Okay, there we go. I knew you were my guy.
3-team race for the 8th seed. Dream at Liberty. Sky at the Sun. Mystics at home against the Fever. Who do you like for the 8th spot?
You know, this is so tough. I'm going to go with, and it's not just because I'm an Atlanta girl, I'm going with the Atlanta Dream. One, they created a little bit of separation because they got a win tonight while Chicago and the Mystics both fell tonight. But when I think about the Atlanta Dream, I do think it's going to be tough for them to get a win over the Liberty. However, those are other tough matchups that you just named. And when it comes to Atlanta, they have the most firepower. Chicago has been riddled with injuries and illnesses. The Mystics, they've had some injuries and they just don't have as much firepower. Very well coached, but they don't have as much firepower. When it comes to Atlanta, you've got Tina Charles, former MVP. She's a vet. She put up record numbers. She's in categories with Sylvia Fowles when it comes to double-doubles. Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, they're both all-stars. They're both Olympians. Jordan Canada is back. She's been a part of 2 championship teams. So when I think about the firepower that Atlanta has, I'm looking for them to lock in that 8th seed in the playoffs.
All right, a lot of excitement on the final night of the regular season coming up on Thursday. Andrea, we appreciate you staying up with us.
Always a good time, Stan. Appreciate you.